Times are sure changing. Don't you find yourself tired of the everyday same old thing? Does each new day seem routine and boring? Don't you feel that music's just somehow going straight down the tubes? Well, don't worry, there's a band from Athens, Georgia here to save the day. No guys, not that band. Yes, that's right, the B-52's are here to save the day. After a 3-year layoff, they're back with a strong new album, Cosmic Thing. It's full of the bounding energy and reckless abandon we've grown to love. Let's see what the band had to say about their upcoming tour and new album, Cosmic Thing. Back in early 1977 in Athens, Georgia, when you got together, did you feel that this was something special, or did you feel like it was a one-time thing?
I knew when we were doing it that it was something really special and positive, and it's had a good effect on my life, and I love playing music with the band.
You're such an original group. Who are some of your influences?
Nino Rota, who wrote all the soundtracks for Fellini movies, and Ema Sumac, and Yoko Ono, and Dusty Springfield, and James Brown, and Junior Walker, and Captain Beefheart, and just the list goes on and on. And we used to listen to Aku Pygmy music a lot. We used to go out to the field. I had goats that I milked every day, and I lived on this sort of mini farm, and we used to take the pygmy music out there and have sort of full moon, just watching the moon parties, and we'd set up a little table with beer and stuff. And one night we were drinking beer and listening to pygmy music, and the cows circled us completely. They must have thought it was a feeding tray, and they all started going like that, all in perfect rhythm to the music. It was just cosmic.
What direction musically and lyric-wise has the band taken throughout the years?
We definitely still have a light tone, but I think we've evolved or grown or matured, all those things. We definitely still have the party, fun, dance spirit, but a lot of the concerns we've had over the years have become, which we have incorporated into songs in the past, like Private Idaho and other songs, that we've had lyrics that had messages in them. We've been a little more pointed, because I think we're all very, very concerned about the environment and different things now, which are really, really kind of emergency situations. So some things have come out much more strongly on this album. But we definitely have really dance party songs like Love Shack, and we have a lot of songs that sort of are nostalgic, that go back to the way we lived in Athens and that kind of spirit. And a lot of the songs are kind of almost cinematic, like going back, painting a picture of sort of life. Mm-hmm. So a scene from the life of
you've kept that tone through the years then?
Yeah, we noticed that there was a theme developing when we started writing this album. Had a very rural, kind of southern, dusty feeling to it, and we kind of noticed that theme happening. And then when we were sequencing the album, we were up about 4 a.m. in the studio with Niall and trying to put, it's this one and that one and this one. And Keith went back to his hotel room and figured it all out, discovered the theme, the true sequence, and he sort of saw it as a journey. If you'd like to continue on that journey and tell how you saw it.
I think it's there. I don't know. I think it's a journey. I mean, I felt like when you pieced it together, the side one sort of reflects the rural aspects. The imagery is a lot of, like we said before, rural, southern aspects. Junebug, which is about the river, and this wonderful character, Junebug, who makes a big splash. Dry County, it really sets the tone for the side one. Side two with Rome, it sort of suggests a departure from that, and then we go on through side two. Channel Z, which is I guess next is Bushfire, which is kind of a journey into
a dark section.
Yeah, mythological forest there. Where it's sort of it's an odd song there. It's sort of full of repulsion and attraction at the same time. And Channel Z, which is our environmental anthem, and Topaz, which is sort of a vision of the future, and Follow Your Bliss as well.
as the end. Your new stage lineup features a couple new musicians, additions to the band. What can we expect on this tour?
we'll be able to do more songs from the past couple of albums that might have been limited. You know, we might have felt limited technologically, but with the new musicians, we'll be able to really make the more recent songs that we didn't do, you know, sound, you know, good, like on the record and all that. And
Are you going to play some older songs from the original,
Yeah.
like
songs
first
from every
album?
album.
Songs from every
Definitely.
album?
Since we approached the album, the recording of the album live, and Don and Nile Rodgers were both really into doing it that way, which was surprising since they have worked mainly, you know, they haven't worked with live bands that much recently.
Right.
I know Nile had done a lot of that in the past. But that we sang it live, at least to get the feel. We did the vocals over again later, but you know, we just did it all together. And also having a guitar bass, which I've always played the bass parts on a keyboard.
Right.
And it just really makes it sound so groovy. It's going to be real danceable. Plus, we've stretched out a lot of songs. Some of it, like Dances Mess Around, we have a real kind of dance groove going on at the end of that, even more than there already is. So we've kind of loosened up some of the arrangements. And it's
So
gonna be
you
even
can
more
play some different
danceable.
parts now, right? Now that you have a bass player.
Yeah, yeah.
you're
We
not-
also have Pat Irwin, who used to be in the Ray Beats, and so he's gonna. Some of the songs have two guitars or two keyboards, or you know, we've added things, made it kind of a fuller sound. But some songs I might just sing on or play guitar, keyboard, we switch around. And
Do you feel that this album is a more back to basics sound instead of the more technological sounds which were coming from your later records?
Well, in a way, we decided we wanted to have more of a live sound, and so we did all the tracks with a rhythm section of live drums, a real bass instead of a keyboard bass, and the guitar. And so once the rhythm section created a real strong track, the vocalist would come in and we do our parts all together too. And I think hearing, you know, it really inspired us to hear the drums again, and we worked, you know, made us work harder as vocalists. And so in a way it's like the beginning when we, you know, did do just you know, live drums. And
The album's first single is Channel Z. Who would like to set up that video for the song? How about you, Keith?
Channel Z. Channel Z is our environmental anthem. Is that fair to say that?
sure.
yeah,
On this record,
And it, you know, addresses a lot of problems and things that, you know, people can feel burdened with, you know, happening around us. But it also clearly states that we have the opportunity and the power to change these things. Humans are the cause of these problems. We're also we can be a solution. So I hope it states that clearly. Let's see.
Let's see.